Welcome to Let's Be Well Together podcast. We're your wellness check-in team. We talk about different categories of wellness and seeking balance between them. It all stems from my book, Accidentally Well, and there's overview info on our website, letsbewelltogether.com. Welcome to our pre-show. We're so glad you could join us on our adventure, the one that's starting today with this pre-show. And this is just to give you some context and to introduce you to us, so that you can start enjoying our episodes, which we plan to start releasing every Tuesday, starting on February 1st. My name's John Webster, and I found myself in a position where I had let my physical health slip pretty significantly. I was overweight, out of shape, could barely walk a set of stairs without losing my breath. But that's not really what all this is about. That's just the seed of how this started. You'll hear more about it, and I've written about it in my book, Accidentally Well. The important point was that in the course of getting in touch with my physicality, I had a breakthrough when it comes to trying to understand and take an approach to holistic wellness. How can I achieve wellness in so many different areas of my life? I've identified 8 different areas of wellness that are important to me, and they are mental, artistic, environmental, spiritual, physical, intellectual, economic, and social. And each of those areas, if I'm not doing well in those areas in terms of a good level of health or fitness, then I feel off. I don't feel like I'm overall feeling healthy and well. How do I foster wellness in each of the areas? Well, through activities for the most part, doing something. I have to do something to become, to feel better spiritually or physically or intellectually. And so then the question is, what are the activities? And so I've started to put together lists of activities associated with one or more of the categories. I call them facets. And a lot of times, I don't want to get caught up on, is this activity only for mental or only for social? No. The point is, what I'm trying to figure out is, if I'm feeling off overall, can I first of all start to pinpoint which area I'm having the problem in? And then secondly, is there something I can do in that area to improve things? And so that's the adventure we're going to be on. And so that was the seed that was planted. And then after that, just like a seed doesn't grow into a big seed, it grows into a flower or a tree or something else. The idea started to grow and blossom, and I started to talk to other people. And I've been really lucky to meet up with our podcast team, who we're about to introduce. And we're now on this adventure where we're going to be talking about wellness. We're going to be talking to people who know more than we do. We're going to be interviewing people. We're going to be talking to each other. And we really hope to inspire you to think more about wellness, to get active as opposed to letting things happen, to try and make your life better. So let's go around the room and let each of our team tell you a little bit about themselves.
Hey everyone, so this is Sammy Damaren here, the co-host of Let's Be Well Together. I am a graduate of the University of Waterloo, studied Peace and Conflict Studies and graduated in 2018. I've been dancing since the age of 3, and right now I work in the real estate business, doing all social media, marketing, and events for a brokerage. So I do kind of a lot of different things there. And I'd say my 2 big passions in my life would be travel and the arts, specifically dance, as it does run within my whole family. And my happy place really is being within my own community, hanging out with my friends and family on a daily basis. So through this podcast, I'm really excited to get to know everybody and talk with different people, opening up the conversation with different cultures, different generations, and really start this conversation of how to be well and healthy within your own life and start to build a community.
Hi everyone, I'm Cameron Earnshaw, the host of The Adventures of the Starving Artist. I'm a full-time teaching, performing, and recording musician and a graduate of Berklee College of Music in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm excited to be on the team to bring you fun stories from the road and the studio, as well as to hear from others on their perspectives on the different facets of wellness.
My name is Julie Wilson. I use she, they, her, them pronouns. I'm a lawyer and I work for a large international law firm where I play an active role in helping to reduce the stigma around mental health in the workplace. I'm very passionate about mental health, and I am so happy to be a part of Let's Be Well Together. And it is my hope that together our conversations will make your lives just a little bit better.
Hi, I'm Sheila Webster, married to John Webster, mother of 3. I have been dancing my whole life, beginning right here in KW. My dance ventures brought me to Montreal, where I was dancing with École Supérieure de Danse du Québec and Les Grands Ballets. I eventually returned to the greater Waterloo region and have been teaching here for over 30 years, owning my own dance studio for the last 15. I have been going through this wellness journey with John for many years now, and I'm excited to see that it come to life through this podcast as well as his book. I am not only his cheerleader, but I'm also sharing my own wellness experiences and hoping to learn and hear about many more through all of you. Let the adventures begin.
Oh, thanks, everybody. And then for the listeners, to let you know, we took a lot of time finessing a show format and hope you like what we came up with. It's about 50 minutes or so, and you can listen to it all at once, or you can break it up into sessions. Let's talk a little bit about the segments. We start off with a 10-minute chat between hosts about a wellness-related topic, a free-flowing discussion. Next up, we do our guest interview, which is about 15 minutes long, and it'll be somebody with life experience or other experience, and we're going to hear their stories, and we're going to hear from organizations that are helping people with wellness-related matters. Cameron's Adventures of the Starving Artist will be a few minutes of music and related stories and info. We all believe in physical activity as a cornerstone of wellness, so Move Your Body is a 5-minute conversation about physical activities people enjoy and how it makes them feel. I have a 3 to 5 minute session called Running Pop-Ups, where I tell you about things that pop into my head when I'm running, sometimes light, sometimes more serious. Sheila and I engage in banter in Flip Side of the Coin, a few minutes about wellness and other possibly relationship issues, and then we wrap up. We see our podcast as a conversation with our listeners. We want to connect with you. Our principal social media site will be Instagram at lets.be.well.together. Follow us and use the hashtag Let's Be Well Together podcast. Please add podcast at the end. It'll be easier for us to find you. We also have a Facebook and Twitter page. Check out our website at letsbewelltogether.com.
We hope that you'll join us on whatever streaming platform you use to listen to your podcasts on February 1st, 2022 for our debut episode.
And there you have it, everybody. That is our team for the podcast, and we can't wait to hang out with you on Tuesdays and begin the journey of being well together.
So long.
Adieu.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye.